Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm back in the garage today. Now about 2 years ago I posted a video on HEI no start, no spark issue I had with the Chevelle. And back then I replaced the cap rotor module in the car with another new cap rotor module, LAC Delco stuff. Now, you know the old saying, you replace bad parts with more bad parts, you're going to get pretty much the same outcome. So one thing I didn't share with you is the fact that I had another problem with this setup, and it had to do with the cap this time more so. Last time it was the rotor. Now the cap rotor module I replaced was, like I say, all AC Delco stuff, and you'll find with all these caps today they have aluminum terminals on them. And that's kind of the downfall here. Now, aluminum, unfortunately, tends to corrode. Now, aluminum in its purest form will not corrode nearly as bad, but they make thousands of these things. They produce thousands and thousands of these caps and rotors, and there's a lot of impurities in this aluminum. It's far from pure, and that ups the corrosion process a little bit. Also, when you put aluminum in close proximity to a dissimilar metal, i.e. Mr. Rotor tip here, it also ups the whole corrosion process. So this is all my theory on this. So anyway, aluminum being the second most common metal on the planet makes the production of these very cheap and easy and quick, and that's the unfortunate part. This is a lot of the stuff that, you know, in the hot rod world we're forced to use today, because it's all that's available, and even the good stuff is hard to get. Now what I did was, when this became a problem the second time, I replaced it all with an MSD kit. MSD does provide caps, rotors, and that sort of thing with brass terminals, the old style brass terminal stuff. So this is the part number I used, part number 8416 MSD HEI. That's just basically your HEI cap and rotor, and we're going to see how this works. So this is all a brass terminal kit. They're getting harder to find, but HEI does make this one. Now you can see in this cap, hopefully you can see this in the video, a little bit of corrosion, white corrosion that's typical with aluminum on all the terminals. Now I don't think there's a phasing issue with the distributor, because all the contact points are pretty close to the center. So I don't think that's an issue. However, it doesn't take much of this corrosion to actually, you know, create a no spark or a no start issue, create misfires and that sort of thing, and you don't want that. So I kind of caught this before it got really serious, and I replaced it with some better quality parts, in my opinion. We're going to have to try this out and see how it works. Certainly back in the day everything had brass terminals, and I know, you know, brass isn't quite as conductive as the aluminum stuff. The quality of the conductivity of aluminum is really good compared to brass. However, the corrosion factor is quite high, and with the brass stuff, the old tried and true terminals of yesterday, I'm going to give this a try, and hopefully it works out for me. Now I know brass can also, you know, there's zinc in it, and zinc's very corrosive, or corrodes very easily. There's copper and zinc in brass, and you know, eventually it's going to wear out or corrode, but I think it's going to, the longevity of the brass stuff I think is much better than what you see today with all this aluminum junk. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. If you're having an issue with a no start, a no spark, a misfire issue, and you're finding some of that white corrosion inside the cap, and you know, maybe some defects in the rotor, try out this MSD stuff. They've got lots of caps and rotors available with brass terminals. Certainly you can buy the little rotors with nylon screws in them now. The one I got, this kit doesn't come with nylon screws, but we're going to give this a shot, see how it works. Certainly, I think it's going to last a lot longer than this cheap AC Delco stuff that I was forced to buy kind of on the spur of the moment to get the car running, but I'll keep you posted, certainly. But anyway, guys, I thought I'd share that with you. There's been lots of hits on this old video I did 2 years ago. I guess there's a lot of people with problems out there. And again, this hit me again. So, the quality of our parts, I mentioned in that first video, not like it used to be. And, you know, we're faced to buy this junk, all made in China, and the quality isn't there anymore. So, MSD, it does have some stuff we can use. We could try it out, see how it works. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you again.